Alright, hey there subscribers, hey there YouTube. I've got the exciting lineup for you. So this is going to be the Field 1 Force versus the CS2 and versus the Reptile, Long Reptile there. So exciting times, this is what we've all been kind of waiting for. Let's see this gun up against some other guns that are in the same realm. Kind of very excited to see what it's going to do up against CS2, what the signature sounds like, and then just kind of for nostalgia, you know, this is what they kind of started with, an idea, the Onslaught, the Reptile, and they built onto it to make a slightly different marker. This one does have an LPR and an HPR, so basically it is a different marker. This only has an HPR. But just side-by-side profile, the actual trigger frames are the same, but as you can see, that feed neck is actually further up. It means that there's going to be a little bit more weight on the front of this gun versus this gun. So kind of excited to see what that's going to look like. Kind of compare it to the CS2. Pretty much almost identical. Those profiles are really, really close. So I feel like these guns are going to feel very similar on the field. So let's go ahead and get them weighed in and see what the weights are of each one so we can get an even comparison there. We'll do it with and without barrels so that we can get a heads up. And we'll go from there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get them weighed in. I'm just going to do ounces and then I'll do the math on the screen to tell you what the pounds are. So start off with the Field 1 Force is 32.8 ounces. Next is the CS2 at 27.16 ounces. And then the Reptile, 31.88 ounces. So of all the markers up here, the heaviest is the Field 1 Force. It is a little bit heavier than the Reptile. So let's go ahead and throw the barrel on. All right, so Field 1 Force with barrel is going to be 38.16 ounces. The CS2 with barrel will be 30.82 ounces. And then the Reptile going to be 36.47 ounces. So the Field 1 Force is the heaviest. I'm going to say that's probably due to the front grip area, that is actually all metal. So one of the things that if they come out with it, pulling this off to do a rubberized or a plastic grip up front, that'll probably save you a little bit of weight there. Also, they said if you switch out the batteries from the front grip and use the rechargeable batteries here, you will get a little bit of weight reduction there. So, all right, well, there's the weights, and it's going to get the CS2 counted. All right, so 290s, we're good to go there. All right, so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna shoot at a different angle, only because I think my decibel meter was picking up the actual board sound, the ball hitting the board. So I'm gonna shoot it a little bit different direction where I've got some other brush. But what I've got is a decibel meter on my other phone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it up right here to the back of the gun, so that way I get a consistent measurement between all the guns. And then we'll record how loud it is and we'll show what's going on. Alright, so let's go and get it started. Just my average talking voice right here is picking up 84.9. So at that point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset it and I'm going to be quiet. so got a maximum of 90. You guys can see that 94.5. So that is the CS2. So we'll just get a couple other shots just listening to it. That way, do a comparison. Alright, so this one is shooting, let's get a chrono real quick, 295, 286, 296, 299. So it's right there. Alright, so I'm going to get the decimal meter out here. At this point, as soon as I press the button, I'm going to be quiet about this and just let it shoot. And we'll compare it afterwards. Okay, so see it on there. See if you can see it. Max 94.3. So, and that is with the VCOM engine. It'll take just a few minutes, and I will switch it out for the Viz engine, and we'll see how that one sounds. All right, and lastly, let's just get a couple shots without the decimal meter, so we can hear what is going on. All right. All right, it's going to get it chronoed. This is with the Viz engine. 283, 284, 285, 279, 284. So once again, with the decibel meter up here, and I will tell you, I'm going to record it with the dogs barking, just see how loud they are. So max was about 72 from them, so this is not going to interfere with this test whatsoever. So reset all the parameters. Let's go ahead and set it to the back. I won't say a word. Here we go. Let's see how loud the Viz engine is. Okay, so the Viz engine is 97.8. So that is the loudest of the markers I've shot so far today. So let's go ahead and listen to the sound signature of this marker. Okay. Now let's go ahead and grab the force, and then we'll compare against each other and go from there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get it chronoed. Here's the field 1. So field 1 at 284, 292, 287. So just like all the other markers, let's go ahead and get the decibel meter, and we'll see what this thing is shooting. Alright, reset it. I'm not going to talk. Okay. And if we can see, 99.6. So it is the loudest of the markers. Go ahead and give you the sound signature of it. All right. Alright, so that concludes it. So CS2 versus the Field 1 Force versus the Reptile there. You couldn't really pick it up on camera, but the actual Field 1 Force does have a bit of a ping to it. Kind of sounds like the Onslaught a little bit. So overall, I think all three guns are phenomenal markers. If you were going to pick one out of the bunch to be the best, I still would give it probably the CS2. It's the marker that weighs the least. It's the quietest marker, and to be fair, it is a marker that has proven itself over and over and over and over. So Planet Eclipse, great job for making a great marker. With all that being said, I am still not a Planet Eclipse fan. Never have been, and that's okay. Everyone's got their style marker. I shot Intimidators instead of Ecos. I shot the Mark. I shot, and now I'm going to shoot the Field 1 Force. I guess it's always been kind of that underdog. Whatever the underdog is the one that I tend to gravitate towards. Not a big fan of the Lux. Not that it doesn't shoot great. It does. It's just I prefer the Bob Long series of markers. So I'll kind of keep giving you updates with the Field 1 Force. Tell you if that ping ever kind of goes away, or if another manufacturer comes out with a way to eliminate some of that ping a little bit. But it's accurate. It's a great gun. CS2 probably edges it out just a little bit. So there you go. If you have any questions, let me know, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I just want to say thank you for checking out my videos, and for those of you who bought some things from me, thank you. It allows me to continue to play in the sport. Now I'm trying to grow my channel a little bit, so on this side there's a subscribe button. Please click on that. And on this side, some of the new videos I've got going. Also, drop some comments below, and please check the notification bell so you can get up to date when I've got new videos out. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much, and go play some paintball.